So the other day I did record a tempestuous run. Oh my, starting off with upgrading crystallize, and that is what we want to see. So hello, ladies and gentlemen, we're here in a cloudy run, and you may be wondering why cloudy, since I'm always on cataclysmic, and that's because with the newest update, Motion Twin put some new skins at the end of Loop 5 on different difficulties. So the other day I had that 3-hour run on Tempestuous. If you haven't seen it, I recommend watching it, even if I do lose my sanity a little bit at the end. Almost 3 hours of Windblown started to wear me down a little bit. Um, but we made it through. We got the skin, which was Tiger for Tempestuous. Now I'm doing Cloudy, just because I need a break from Tempestuous. Hopefully this will be a little bit easier. Hopefully it won't be 3 hours. So that's what I'm here for. There are 2 more skins to get, Bird and Rabbit. I don't recall which one it is for Cloudy, but I think that's part of the fun, right? Like just getting the surprise of it once we get to Loop 5. So we shall see. We shall find out together. I think it's Bird. I think Bunny is, or Rabbit is Stormy. But we'll find out. Getting upgrading Crystallize early on, really good. I just got to remember to actually crystallize things. And then if we could get weak Crystallize as well, so I could crystallize all these little enemies, because every single one of these would be just a 2% damage increase, and that's kind of massive. Get the gift slot, almost forgot it, and then we'll keep going. And I may be speedrunning it a little bit. That's because one of the new changes in the update was forgot to crystallize him. Awkward. 2 boost though, we'll take that for sure. So one of the new changes or updates was getting time chests at the end of each stage. If you're quick enough and you keep that 5-minute pace throughout, 5 minutes a stage or less. So that's what I'm kind of keeping in the back of my head. I'd like to get them all for the first loop, first go around. Or this isn't a loop, the first, loop 0, I guess is what it should be called. So that's why I'm kind of zooming through this as quickly as I can. We're going to get all of our gift slots out of the way before stage 1 is over. That's really good. So hopefully we can start kind of collecting. It's like kind of like collecting Pokemon. My philosophy for Endless is like collecting all those gifts that are going to be good, not only now, but in the future. So upgrading Crystallize definitely fits the bill there. Now we're at the Tri-Bomber, the infected Tri-Bomber. Got to put some respect on his name. Don't have a lot of damage, but that's going to change as I start crystallizing everything. And I have 6 gift slots, so we're going to add some stuff here. Okay, Crit Blast. Very nice. Memory Deck makes things so much easier. I'm so happy that was added. Really just eliminating all the trash beforehand. And we got here with plenty of time, so we'll get the time chest. Looks like we got 2 boosts, so we'll take crit damage. We shall take damage, and then we'll take this for now. We probably don't want to keep that too long. I'll buy this because we don't have any other source of curse currently. And then shells looted by the team. It's going to help us in the long run, especially if we run into our good friend Midas, King Midas. That's his name in Mythos and in Windblown. I added the King Midas just because the gift is amazing. Probably don't want a Hex gift, but I will take this for the short term. No, not the long term, but for now, just to have a little bit more damage. I'm really trying to avoid making this a 3-hour run, just for me personally. Because I don't know how you endless players do it. Do you do it over days? Do you just, turn off all the lights and do a 3-hour run in one sitting? I don't know. I'm not built that way. I'm built for the sprint of 4 stages and that's it. Not the marathon that endless entails. Something else I forgot to mention that I'm looking for is weak crystallize, just so I can crystallize. Or I might have mentioned that. I don't know. I've said the word crystallize, upgrading crystallize, weak crystallize. Said the word crystallize a lot when it comes to Windblown, but I do want weak crystallize as well, just so we can start getting upgrading crystallize up to speed. And then hopefully Midas will join us at some point or another. Of course, those time chests at the end are a great opportunity for Midas to show up as well, because it's You know, it has pretty much everything. I've seen gifts in there, boosts. I think weapons too. I think, yeah, anything can come out of the time chest. So, looking forward to that. Size 100 umbrella. Not bad, not bad. That's going to be nice for stacking all of our debuffs with these giant tornadoes. Just going to make the whole thing a lot easier. Now we're at Headbanger. Let's see how that fight goes. Always a nice litmus test to see how much damage you have, how things are looking. Right now, it's looking pretty good. I'm going to be honest with you. Look at that umbrella. That is a crazy... I don't think I've had a size 100 umbrella ever before, which is kind of strange because I feel like I've had size 100 everyone else. Enjoying it so far, for sure. And then you always say hi to Carlos. Always. Doesn't matter. Time chest or not, gotta say hello. It's the respectful thing to do. Level 5 Elder Sword. Level 5. Interesting that the time chest seems to like skip levels there, because everything here that I've seen is level 3. Balance, honestly, seems weird to pick it up now, but I feel like in the future it will be better, if that makes any sense. Because right now I swapped it out for... Okay, here it looks like we're going to Sanctuary, because one of the 2 stages, whenever... That's an update, a new change with the most recent update. Whenever you have a selection between biomes, one of them will be boosted. So Sanctuary was boosted, so we're going here. But yeah, balance will eventually overtake, I think it was alternating brutality. I think that's what it's called. Plus, we'll get a lot more opportunities for some good vibes, is what I like to call it. Because Sanctuary, I don't know, the music, the aesthetic, it's all good vibes. I know it's actually lore-wise probably like really sad, but for me, you know, it's a nice change of pace from Rat Village. That's what I'm used to. Maybe because I've just been playing so long, or so much, both. So we get some good vibes here. Amazing music and the design. I don't know. I really like Sanctuary. I don't go to it as much as I should. So it's gonna be nice to just chill out here. Secret area. It's not the obsidian axolotl statue, although I already got it, but I know a lot of people struggle with getting it to show up. Yeah, RNG is it's tough. I feel like the odds of encountering it are pretty low. Yes, I do hate Blade Storm. It is my least favorite trinket. That and Mark Zone. But at this point, I think it's better than Freeze. I don't know, I just really don't like Blade Storm. I'm sure it's good with some things. I'm sure you could, I don't know, on hit maybe to refill trinkets or something or other. I don't. It just doesn't go well with me. But it is better than just a little tiny freeze I had. So we'll definitely take it for now. And who knows, I might be converted to the Blade Storm gang. We'll see though. Probably not likely. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Okay, Memo Reaper, my nemesis. Once he whips out that sword, he's getting Chrono Catch to the face. Okay, I just saw him take something out. I didn't care what it was. I just put him in the Chrono Catch. And yeah, that trinket is kind of busted. At least for bosses. We'll get rid of that. And then we're still on good pace here to get the time chest. Got a lot of money too. Hopefully we get Midas from the time chest. That would be kind of busted. A better Blade Storm. At least this one heals us under 50%. Damage rush. And we shall take crit damage. Shells looted by the team. We're really hoping for a better weapon in either slot. Definitely that fish knife does have to go. Well, there you go. It had to go, and it certainly went. Thank you, Fish Knife, for your sacrifice. Now we have my 2 beloved weapons, Eye Blade and Elder Sword. Ooh, and the better Chrono Catch. This one's going to refill and last longer. Pretty good. Actually, I doubt... that might have been good. Not too sure why I did that. Cause I do like I don't know. I'm like a one-trick pony. What's it called? I think that's what it's one-trick horse. Trick pony, bro. I don't know what it's called. I'm a one-trick. When it comes to endless, I just do beat bolt, echo spam. I don't know. It's just what I prefer. But maybe there's some other options out there. I don't know. I just feel scared going like melee mode into a bunch of enemies in endless. Everybody's just getting one shot though. So they stood no chance. That's always a scary sight. But he got one shot. So I must I'm probably the scarier sight for him. But that enemy is I know everyone's probably least favorite enemy in stage 4. For good reason, too. And we're already at the end here. On really good time. It's not even a speed run, but timing-wise, I mean, it might as well be. Sentinel wings, gonna get recycled there. Let's see. Come on, Midas. Give me Midas. A Frost Nova. Oh, cursed hits. Rip. Not exactly what we were looking for. Is there anything here worth taking? Maybe damage. Till we get Midas. I don't think we need anything else. Alright, our first go around. Don't ask what I don't know what those remains are doing there. That must be a bug. Everybody knows I don't really die. I just go missing. And then I go, oh my god. What the hell? Did you see his health bar? Okay, that was crazy. Alright, he got literally 3 shot. Put him in a chrono. Damage absorbed? Okay, that shouldn't count. When they bust out of the thing, like, that should not count as a hit. Whatever. Alright, my Elder Sword versus his Elder Sword. I think mine wins out. So there we go. I mean, I'm looking for things like upgrading crystallize, weak crystallize, Midas, boost stock. Right now I only have upgrading crystallize to my name. Feels weird seeing a hot springs here, but we shall take it. And then onward to our very first loop, and hopefully we can keep a similar pace just for the time chest and just for my sanity, so we're not here for 3 hours. Now we got some gift slots open, so let's see what we're gonna get. Come on, give it to me. You know what I want? That's not what I want. It's not what I want. Honestly, we'll take critical refill, but that wasn't what I wanted. I mean, trinket spam is always nice, at least for me. Okay, we'll get rid of Bladestorm. Yeah, I was not convinced. And the reason why we're gonna get Bladestorm is so we can, or Detonator is just so we can pull enemies close. Hopefully with critical refill we can probably spam it a little bit more once we get more trinket cooldown, and then we'll just be able to pull enemies in, Elder Sword slam them, hopefully in one go, and then keep on going. Truth be told, I don't remember if the hot springs are at the end of this one or the next one, but a size 100 chrono catch is pretty nice to have. Look at that. Big Ben over there on the ground. That is crazy. I know we're still one-shotting, so I think we'll be fine. Okay, I'm not worried about our damage at all after that. I'm just gonna be honest. We'll probably be fine. Still on the lookout for those gifts I was talking about. That's gonna be our main search here. Hopefully, maybe in the shop or the time chest. Okay. Well, there you go. 232. That's going to replace 40. I mean, that's a pretty big improvement. That's a nice beat bolt. But right now I'm feeling the Elder Sword. And then, yeah, I know that's going to bite into Midas a little bit, but that just gives us room in case we run into weak crystallize, so that way we can crystallize all the little enemies and get even more damage. Alright, headbanger time. Should be good here in terms of damage, and it certainly feels that way right now. The Chrono Catch spam, the Detonato spam. I don't think he's going to be able to do very much, folks. That is crazy. And his head is not going to be escaping either. That was not even close. I gotta be honest. Is anyone else having deja vu? I feel like we've seen Carlos before in this run. That's impossible, right? First hits. I think we had that. Ooh, look at that crit damage. Oh my goodness. You guys saw that, right? What is that? 120% on the affixes alone on crit damage? That is wild. Take more gift slots because I really, really, really want that weak crystallize. Looks like we're going to Rat Village. That was ridiculous. Like there's no other. That was just insane. I don't know. The Chrono Catch, the Detonato, the Elder Sword damage. I don't know. I don't think they have much of a chance here. I think we'll be making it through Rat Village with no problems. But you never know. Pirate Captain always gives me a little bit of trouble. He's like my main nemesis or rival in this game. There it is. Oh, wait, no! No! Oh, we also have boost stock. Oh, no. Oh, those are two great choices. I think boost stock. I think boost stock. Oh, I'm regretting that. I don't know. I don't know. They're both really good. I don't know. I think we would have probably gotten more damage from the other one, but this way we're gonna get more like attack speed, trinket cooldown, that whole stuff. So I think this. I don't know. They're both really good. That's a really tough choice to make. It sucks I got both of them in like the same choice there. Oh, wait. Okay. We just get it back again. I do have Echo. Probably doesn't make too much sense with the Elder Sword yet, but that's because I'm eventually hoping to get rid of it. Maybe get a Beat Bolt instead, because Echo is really nice with that. And then we're still on pace for the timed chests. Level 10 Elder Sword. That is crazy how the time chest just drops stuff like several levels higher than where you should be. Say hello. Say goodbye. I'm curious. He looks like an enemy, and he looks like this enemy right here a little bit, like this the guy with the multiple arms. But maybe, just maybe, he might be our friend in the test tube. Maybe we'll save him, and he'll become our ally, a new leaper. Okay, he might be a little too big to be a leaper. I don't know. I'm curious. What are the theories? All the Windblown lore experts tell me. I know he was in one of the trailers, I think, or the cutscene. I don't know what his deal is, because he just looks like those dudes. I'm like, what makes the guy in the test tube so special? I really have no idea. Honestly, that sight, pretty terrifying. An elite of this dude. Oh yeah, that attack is especially very terrifying, because he just covers the whole front of him in that arc. But we got him. Yes, I did get rid of the Elder Sword. It always goes back to Eye Blade and Beat Bolt for me. It's my favorite weapon combination. And you're gonna see why very shortly at the Navalus Brothers and in Gollum Gardens, or wherever we're going next. You're gonna see why. Trust me. So obviously, Echo on Beat Bolt kind of busted. Just the after effect just does a lot of damage, as you can tell. That's pretty much it for the Beat Bolt side of things, and Eye Blade is just really good because you can dash cancel it. But also for its ultra attack. When we get to the next stage, stage 1, there's going to be a ton of enemies, right? Because there's always more enemies the more you loop. And just being able to do this just clears them all out, especially size 100. So that's why for me, it's always going to be, if we're talking endless, it's going to be Eye Blade and Beat Bolt. I mean, I just love it. Now, Detonato and Chrono Catch is probably going to trivialize this fight. You can keep him trapped in the Detonato, and then Chrono Catch, of course, helps just slow him down. So, saving blue for last is just optimal, at least for me. I don't know, because I flip-flop. I'll admit it. Like, in some videos, I'll say, like, oh, do red last, do blue last. My opinion is that always do green first, and then Do blue last if you have like Detonato, because Detonato helps a lot for him. But if you're new and you just want to clear it for the first time, obviously do red last for Fiery Claws. And because I think it's very telegraphed, like it's very obvious what he's going to do. The timing, it's pretty easy to like react to red. Blue's a little bit different. You got to get the timing down of like his slashes and his lunges and all that stuff. So we'll go to Fungal Swamp, and you're gonna see why I was talking so highly about the Eye Blade. So here, I mean, this isn't a ton of enemies, but if there were a ton of enemies, you just walk in, get the little beat bolt, 3 hits, and then just drag the Eye Blade across the screen. I mean, come on, like it does not get any better than that. An Eye Blade, props to whoever it was at Motion Twin. The Eye Blade alter looks even better than it did before. It looks so smooth, feels so nice. It's just death on the screen. Eye Blade is really good. I know that's a lot of money, but look at that. Come on, look at that. Look at those affixes. I'm sorry, it's totally worth biting into Midas for that. That is insane. What? Those affixes just blew my mind. Getting the crit damage and the backstab. Okay. I'm feeling kind of overpowered right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. And it's not like the Eye Blade does bad damage either. Like look at what I just did. Like it's just like for single target like a boss or something. I go into beat bolt mode. But for a lot of enemies on the screen, Eye Blade does perfectly fine. Was that not super satisfying? I mean, it sucks I left the one alive, but... Alright, here we go. Boom! Aw. Well, eventually it will be super satisfying if I manage to get all of them. Okay. That was super satisfying. Okay, our third headbanger of the video. Okay, damage is not looking too good. It's not like I'm one-shotting him or anything. Which is kind of crazy considering I have like everything I could want for damage. But he still died pretty quick. Feels like they're getting a little bit tankier. Or is it just the same as it always has been? That's the thing with looping. Everything just starts to feel the same. But the damage is not terrible. We'll be able to get him down, no problem. Of course, the Chrono Catch and Detonato do help quite a lot. And then we almost got every single gift. I mean, I don't really know which one to take anymore, to be quite honest with you. Pretty sure Hit Blast and Crit Blast do stack together. At least that's what they used to do, so... It's not like I'll be able to tell too much with all the stuff happening on screen. And we're at 55 and we're at 49, so... Would be good there. Spread Echo. I don't know if Spread Echo would be good. I'm pretty much hitting everything with my Eye Blade. If I was smart, what I would have done is bought the gift slot, then gotten Spread Echo. But I'm sure we'll find it again. Alright, at this point, I feel like it's just gonna be the same, no matter how you slice it. So I'm just initiating I'm giving myself permission to speedrun. I'm giving myself the license to speedrun, license to kill. Let's just go and just full send it. So after this, we'll just go straight to the Navalist Brothers from here on out. Looks like our damage is just fine, and I'm sure it will continue to be fine. You know, I might do Golem, or whatever stage 1 is, just walk around swiping everything with the Eye Blade and crystallizing, just to make sure I don't fall behind on the damage department. But I think I should be good from here on out. I got almost every gift slot. No, I have every gift slot filled out. So let's just full send it on the speedrun. Fungal Swamp. Okay, that was probably the best one so far. That felt really good. Yeah, I said I was speedrunning, but These enemies are kind of so squishy, I feel like. Let me just run in there with the eye blade. Give them a lesson or two and then call it. Just one-shot them all. Get the crystallized damage. That's all those buzzsaw guys just getting destroyed. Feels good. Kind of impressive we're still getting these time chests every go around. I mean, now that I'm gonna actually speedrun, I swear, then it will... I mean, do we need to go to Sanctuary if it's boosted? I don't know, everything's the same. They're all just fodder before my Beat Bolt and Eye Blade. Honestly, I forgot I had Boing Fish. Let's test out its damage here. Pretty good, I would say. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Okay, I forgot about the magic fish. Well, that's good to know. Pausing. Wow. Loop 4. We got one more after this. Let's see how our damage stacks up. Seems to be keeping up just fine there. Especially if we keep him in the detonator the whole time, which we should be able to. It's really just a matter of not pulling him as he's doing like a combo or something like there. Want to have some iframes going so you don't accidentally troll and basically make him hit you. And that should be the game there. We got one more loop, and then we are done. Oh. Okay, almost messed up there. No, we're good. So here's something I just found out. If you get a Beat Bolt with perfect timing, handled automatically, every shot's gonna crit, right? Obviously, because that's how the Beat Bolt works. But you turn into a machine gun, just holding left click. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Machine gun mode. That is crazy. Does a lot of damage too, even with the damage reduction. I mean, we have so much damage at this point, that's probably why. Here we go, Beat Bolt, go burr. There you go. Beat Bolt, burr. That was ridiculous. Alright, my friend, this will be the last time I see you. Goodbye, Carlos. Good luck out there. Our final timed chest for the... Looks like we're going to come up on 100 minutes here on the run. So here it is, the final fight. We have 1,000 on upgrading crystallize, 1,400 on Midas, and then where is balance? 312. Pretty good. Stats down here looking pretty nice. Almost at 1,000 on crit damage. Now let's see how it translates into an actual fight here. Seems to be translating pretty well. Pretty much 3-shot green. Oh, that's not good. Got lifesteal flasks there to make things a bit better, and then let's make it exciting here at the end. This might be a bad idea. It's just hard to see sometimes, especially later on when you're just spamming a bunch of things on the ground. But that should be it. That should be the fight. Eventually, we'll get him down. Trust me. Was that 100,000? Was that 1,000,000 on the Echo? I have no idea. I think it was 1,000,000. Either way, it was a lot of damage, I can tell you that. So that is going to be it. Loop 5 completed. And now for the moment of truth that we've all been waiting for. The slow walk. Here we go. Let's see. I think it's going to be bird, right? There it is. Looks like the bird. Oh, Jay. I guess that is a kind of bird, so it does check out. So let's go take a look and see. And then final review, of course, of the build in case you want to look. See all the different affixes, things like that. All the different stats there. I'm just happy that it's finally over. So back to the arc. Then let's talk to Makaba. 4,000. Okay. Tiger was 16,000. So let's try Jay out. Oh, I like the I like the goggles. Reminds me a little bit of Bat. Like it a lot. I think I prefer Tiger. But I like the feather. Oh, the feathers are cool on like the way they move with the character. Okay, well there you have it. That was Jay, Cloudy Loop 5. Not as long as my 3-hour run. This one was 100 minutes or so. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Next up is going to be Stormy with Bunny, Rabbit, whatever it's called. And that will be the final new skin I need to get. So thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you want to see next. And I'll see you all in that vortex back there.